Now, with all of these new rules comes the question of, do I now need to register for VAT, or am I still under the old rules? The two things that I mentioned, the first one is that if you are a marketplace itself, then regardless of what your situation is, you need to register for VAT. And some of my clients, they rather than being an e-commerce client, they're a marketplace themselves. So you need to now register for VAT so you can declare VAT on behalf of others. But if you're any business that sells good without a marketplace like Shopify or any other platform to UK customers, where at the point of sale, the goods were outside UK and they're coming into UK now, and the value of those goods is less than £135, you need to register for VAT. Now, business established outside the UK and selling goods to UK where the goods are already in the UK at the point of sales are liable for UK VAT, and they should already be VAT registered for under existing rules regardless. Now, also wanted to cover a little bit on how registering for VAT, and if the new rules apply to you and the VAT is more applicable to your business, how will it affect your numbers and what will be your P&L and VAT calculation look like? So if you look at your business without a VAT element on it, so let's say you had a sales of 20,000, your cost of goods sold 10,000, your operating profit is 10,000, keeping the numbers very simple. You had an admin cost of 5,000, you paid a corporation tax of 950, and you take home 4,050 pounds. But let's say now you need to register for VAT. And with registration, you then need to decide, do you take the hit on your sales and to be competitive, you keep the 20% VAT on it and reduce your profit, or you have a situation where you charge 20% extra now, but again you are left with the competitive edge on it. So you decide which model you do. On both model, you can see your total sales would still be 20,000, but of that 3,333 would belong to HMRC. But on the other side, because you paid £10,000 on cost of goods sold, out of that 1,600 is something that you can claim back on those payments. Your P&L itself will look like 3,375, and the total payment to HMRC will be 833. So this is the same example of input and output wood and output VAT and the calculation on that. But again, if you're charging VAT on top of your already sales existing price, then you will charge £24,000 to your customers, 4,000 again for VAT. Everything else stays the same. Your net profit would be 6,075 with the value going to HMRC on £1,500. So this is a small calculation just to show you how different elements of VAT will affect your business with different numbers, and you need to decide on which way you need to turn, to be more competitive and still keep your profit. EORI number is now a big factor, and people with import and export into UK and Europe plus outside Europe will need an EORI number. My colleague Chris will catch on this a lot more, but from UK perspective, anyone selling to Europe and B2C or getting imports in UK need an EORI number. The website to apply for one is www.gov.uk/EORI. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes to fill this, and it will take 1 week to get the number. And again, these are basic information like your VAT numbers, if you're a sole trader, your UTR number, business start date, CIS, and government gateway login details. And that's all you need.